What up, though, Eddie Kane? Eddie Kane, what's the deal?
Shout out my boy Eddie Kane Jr. You already know Westside Detroit.
Eddie Kane Jr. on phone now, man.
Who the fuck is Eddie, though? I ain't here.
This is where racketeering comes in. So even if Lil Durk is found not guilty of the murder for hire, the racketeering is still here.
Damn.
The affidavit then provided a specific example of racketeering activity in which defendant Banks and other OTF members participated, specifically in Atlanta robbery turned shootings in which defendant Lil Durk and King Von were both charged with attempted murder and participated in criminal street gang activities. But then it gets worse, bruh. I don't know, all right, if the unindicted co-conspirator is adding some sauce to it, but that boy told the feds that Lil Durk caught a hit on 6 people. And they would say he provided them credible information about the 6 hits that Lil Durk asked OTF members to commit. More specifically, following the murder of King Von, the affidavit further disclosed that confidential witness 1 knew that Lil Durk placed other monetary bounties for the murder of people with whom defendant Banks was feuding, including 6 other individuals. The affidavit also listed significant evidence cooperating confidential witness accounts of Lil Durk involvement in SR's murder.
Ain't no secret. It's your dude, Eddie Kane Jr. Like, share, subscribe. If you subscribe to me, leave a comment down the post. I'ma sub back to you. Rip. Time out. Hey, my people. Y'all know why we here on Renegades, man. Y'all just heard Poetik Flakko speaking on the Lil Durk situation and the situation with confidential witness numero uno, number 1, man. It seems that a lot of people want to know who this person is, including one, Lil Durk, you know what I'm saying? His team have been filing motions. They're trying to get the identity of the witness and their statement. They want to get that. The feds aren't having it, you know what I'm saying? The feds also, that's another reason why the feds aren't, they want to have a, you know what I'm saying, a secret jury, because the crimes Durk are accused of is a lot of red rum, the murder for hire. So they're not trying to put the identities of these people out here that could put their life in jeopardy. You understand what I'm talking about? Now, Renegades, we already know, man. It's crazy. But some people, I'm not saying a lot of people, but some people think that the confidential witness number 1 is none other than y'all boy, Trenches News. You understand what I'm talking about? The original cooperator 1. Now, I definitely, is far-fetched, but always a but, Renegades. Just the fact that people have this in their heads, that lets you know just the infamy and just the damage that Trenches News did, because he got nothing to do with Durk, OTF, none of that. But just the role that he played in the downfall of, you know what I'm saying, the OTF, pardon me, not the OTF, the O Block 6, and allegedly, dude, knew some information about the duck hit. You know what I'm talking about? Like, this dude right here, man, a lot of people just, it's a negative connotation with this dude, man. He's a federal agent. He's a worker with the government. But he has nothing to do with this, man. He's a snake, but he ain't got nothing to do with this, man. So now moving on, got OTF Vonnie. A lot of people saying he was a rat. He was the snitch. You understand what I'm talking about? Now, and it's crazy that OTF Vonnie was booked, and now he's no longer, you can find him in the system for the last couple months. So I don't know if he's in protective custody or what, but he's no longer in the, you can't look him up So he's out free. So a lot of people were looking at saying Vonnie was the confidential witness number one. Now me, I'm not thinking that's the case because Vonnie, he had access to Durk, you know what I'm saying? They and Von, and that Durk would know, you know what I'm saying? Durk would speak to him face to face on certain things. So if Durk doesn't and his team don't know who the confidential witness is and the statement, that leads me to believe that it's not OTF Vonnie, because they're saying that confidential witness was supposed to do a lot of hits with Boney Mo. So that's a person right there who should know who this confidential witness is. You understand what I'm talking about? Now, renegades, this leads me to two things. Either Durk didn't give the direct order to the confidential witness, or Durk gave the direct order to Boney Mo, and he's the one who picked who he would be going on these missions with. So that means Boney Mo, he should know who the confidential witness is. Now, where's Boney Mo? Boney Mo right now is knocked. He got caught with just 10 grams of Tony Montana, and they gave that brother 7 to 15 years. Now, renegades, I know y'all thinking, that's a severe sentence for just 10 grams of the snowflake. You understand what I'm talking about? So that lets me know right there that there's something behind the scenes with this. You know what I'm talking about? We know all the time that the feds, in order, you know what I'm saying, for them to further their investigations, they will impede or actually end other investigations. You understand what I'm talking about? Case in point, this goes back to the varsity shooting in the ATL with Little Durk, King Von, Bezu, and Hella Bands. It seems now when all the evidence was pointing at Little Durk, and then the DA just switched it up and just stated all the charges would be on King Von, don't know, that could be the feds at work, because they like, hey, instead of this, you know what I'm saying, petty shooting robbery, this attempt, we're gonna let Durk go. We want the RICO. Now, see, the feds, they're different than the city and the state. The feds, they do investigations for years in advance. So if they got an investigation going on, especially a RICO investigation going on, they don't want to let the target of their RICO get off on something light. So that's why, you know what I'm saying, they might have put the play in on Lil Durk. We've seen it done many times before. Now, back to Boney Mo, the feds, they know allegedly he knows who confidential witness is. They got that brother tucked away. He's going to be tucked away long past when this OTF 5 trial is going to take place. And the feds are monitoring everything, all communications from Boney Mo. They're not going to let any word slip out. They got all the conversation. They're going to have everything, the visitors, the mail, the phone calls, any and everything from Boney Mo, especially anything relating to the identity of that confidential witness. They are going to be all over it, and it's not going to get out. You understand what I'm talking about? But hey, renegades, so we're going to see, but Boney Mo, allegedly, he knows who the confidential witness is, but I don't know if it's going to be any way for him to get that information to Durk, and whatever person he gives the information to, they're going to get wrapped up in this, and they're going to get some fed time. That's just how I see it, man. She'll do Eddie Kane Jr. If you ain't no renegade, hit that sub button. You want to join us on the low key. I do my dirt all by my lonely mission. Hit that join button. Welcome to the Renegades. Man, ain't no secret.